They say nothing beats love, but that's not true. Ask me how I know. I was in love once, deeply, madly in love. My whole world revolved around us. We were inseparable. I never thought that kind of love existed. The kind where you look into someone's eyes and see you forever. But then I met him, and it felt like we were meant to be. But then doubt crept in. It started small. A nagging voice in the back of my head. What if he's not the one? What if this feeling fades? Those doubts grew into a chorus, drowning out the melody of our love. The more I listened to that inner critic, the more I questioned everything. His silence became deafening. His touch, once so comforting, now I felt like a foreign invasion. I began to see flaws in him, in us, in our love. And the worst part, those flaws looked a lot like me. One day, Doubt whispered something that shattered the illusion. He said, "You don't really know him. You haven't loved someone like him before." And that was the turning point. I stopped fighting the doubts. I let them consume me. Then came the ultimate test. A fight! We fought about everything and nothing. The doubts screamed, "I told you so." And for the first time, I truly heard them. In that moment of anger and hurt, I realized I didn't know him as well as I thought. I saw the distance in his eyes, the disconnect in his touch. And it was heartbreaking because I knew the love we once shared wasn't there anymore. It took a while, but eventually I moved on. Tom, they say, heals all wounds. It did for me, but it wasn't an easy journey. There were days when the pain was unbearable, when the memories felt like fresh wounds. But I kept moving. I had to. Not for him, not for our lost love, but for me. I owed it to myself to find happiness again, to love again, trust again. And then one day, unexpectedly, he reached out. He wanted to meet. I agreed, hoping to find answers, maybe even reconciliation. But when we met, all he did was apologize. He said he was sorry for the pain he caused, for the way things ended. But it was too little, too late. The love had died, and with it, so had our chance at a future together. He asked for another chance, said he could make me happy again. But the only thing he was making me feel was pity. I knew in my heart that the only way to truly love him was to let him go. So I did. I walked away from him, from the pain, from the memories. And that, my friends, is what it feels like when love meets doubt and then loses faith. But remember, just because love didn't conquer all for me, it doesn't mean it won't for you.